Hey guys, welcome. My name is Darrel, and today I'm going to show you all how to make this amazing e-commerce website step by step with no experience required. So by this video, you're going to be able to fully control and manage your own personal online store. And I have a lot of surprises in this video, but before I tell you what those are, let's take a quick tour of this website. So welcome to cheapolaptops.com. So I am selling laptops, and I'll show you all how to put in this Our Services section. It's very easy. And we have our shop, which we have our items on sale, as well as a description of our items. Next we have our amazing team. So if you want to put your staff, I have me right there, and I have our other two workers. And next we have our testimonial section, and this is very important because it gives people confidence to sort of buy on your website. Next we have a call to action, which it encourages people to go to our shop. And right here we have some extra gadgets right here. And we have a map, so this will actually tell people, where you are. So right here I put the Rose Bowl Stadium. I don't live in the Rose Bowl, but I just put that up for, tutorial purposes. And right here we have our footer section. So we have our recent reviews, our menu, recently viewed products. So what this does is if somebody views a product, this is going to sort of remind them to say, hey, go ahead and come back and check it out. We have our About Us section, and we have our social icons here at the bottom. So I will show you how to do all of this today. It's very easy. And let's go ahead and tell you guys some of those surprises I have. So maybe you don't want to sell laptops, right? Well, I kind of know that. So what I've done actually is I've made several layouts like this right here. And what this is, it's a parallax effect. So it sort of makes the screen move with the slider, and it has this illusion that, we're taking a picture of this girl. And not just this, but I have other ones like this right here. And let's just say you don't want this parallax effect. Well, we have just a basic image right here. So I have designed all these layouts, and you can download them right from my website. So I've done all the hard work for you guys. I've actually photoshopped all of these. And if you go to my website, which I'll link in the description, you can simply just download them and just slap them on your website. It's all already done for you. So I have done all the hard work of creating these amazing landing pages for you. But let's go back to our website. Let's go ahead and go to our blog. So I'll show you all how to put in this blog right here. So this guy right here says, I'll fix your laptop. So I will show you how to put these in. It's very easy. Probably takes a few minutes. And we have this nice header page right here. And right here, we're going to go to our shop. And I'll also show you how to put in these drop-down menus. So let's say, for example, you're selling clothes and then you want to sell belts or shoes. So I will show you all of this today. And I know there was an update with WooCommerce. So I will show you how to add in tax and do shipping and all of that good stuff. Now, if you've noticed, this theme sort of follows something very similar to Amazon's. You see these stars right here. Amazon does the same exact thing right here by having these stars, and it's because this works. If people are confident in the product, they will buy it. So let's go ahead and take a look at one of our products now. So we have this i3 laptop with a case. I'm going to click on this. And this is what we call as a variable product. So let's just say, for example, you have different sizes. Well, I have a 14-inch, and it's going to cost us $500. But I have a 16-inch, and that's going to cost us $700. And people can also add in reviews, like thank you so much, amazing laptop, and you can give additional information. And also, this is what we call as an upsell. So if someone clicks on an item, we'll recommend another item for them. So this will kind of, help people purchase more on your website. And let's go back to our shop. So I will show you how to do all this right here, including making items on sale. It's very easy, and it's pretty fun actually. Now let's go to our Contact Us page, and I'll show you guys how to make this Contact Us page with this map. And if somebody puts in their information right here, it will go straight to your inbox. So don't worry, I've tested it, because there are a lot of themes where it goes to your spam, not this one. So I'll show you how to do all of this today. And let's go back to our home page. So lastly, if you guys have liked what you've seen so far, go ahead and give me a like and subscribe, and let's create this amazing e-commerce website step by step. Alright, so I'm going to get my notepad out right here, and we need to follow these steps. So first we need to get our domain, we need to get hosting, install WordPress, and then create our amazing e-commerce website. And I have coupon codes which will save you a bundle. So let's go on over to hostgator.com. You can also click on the link in the description. It'll take you to hostgator.com. All right, we're here. So once you're here, you can click on Get Started Now. All right, and we have 3 plans. We have the hatchling plan, the baby plan, and the business plan. I always recommend the baby plan because with the baby plan you get unlimited domains rather than just one domain. So let's go ahead and click on sign up now. All right, so right here you're going to enter in your domain. So for example, ilovekyloren.com. This is available, so you're going to enter in your domain. Go ahead and scroll down, and we have a domain privacy protection. So what this does is that it hides your personal contact information. So if you would like that, you can leave that checked. If not, I'm going to go ahead and uncheck this box. And right here we have our plan. So we've done baby plan, and I'm going to do month to month. Now right here you're going to enter in your username. So I'm going to enter in, Han Solo 99 and a security pin. And you'll need the security pin if you have questions about your HostGator account, so make sure you don't forget this. Okay. Right here, you're going to enter in your billing information. Make sure you enter your email correctly because they're going to send you some important information that we will need. So go ahead and enter in, your information, your first name, all this good stuff. And right here, you can pay with credit card or you can pay with PayPal. Next, we have our additional services. Now, I don't really recommend any of these because WordPress can do a lot of these things for free. So I'm just going to go ahead and uncheck these boxes right here. Okay. And right now it has this total of $24.90. However, I have a better coupon code which will save you more money. So if you enter Darrel WP25 and click on validate, it's actually going to give you, oops, I don't know why this says that. I'm going to check that again. It'll actually save you 25% off your entire hosting plan. So you'll save more money in the long run. However, if you're looking for a big discount right away, you can enter in Darrel 99, just like that. Click on validate, and our price drops to just $12.96. Well, I don't know why it's doing that. So yeah, like that. So $12.96. So it's up to you if you want to save more money now or more money later. Okay. So once you're done filling out all your information, go ahead and check this box right here and then click on checkout now. And once you click on checkout now, you'll be brought to this page. It's going to say, thank you for your payments. Welcome to the HostGator family. Next, it's going to bring you to your customer portal, which would be this right here. But before we do anything else, we need to check our email because they're going to send us our cPanel information, which we need to install WordPress with. Okay, so go on over to your email, the one that you sign up with, and you'll receive an email from HostGator that looks something like this right here. So it'll give you your username, your domain that you signed up with, your password, all this good information. Now you want to just go ahead and click on this control panel like this right here. Just go ahead and click on this, and it'll bring you to this page right here. And all you need to do is take your username information, slap it right here, and then take your password that they've created for you and go ahead and put it in right here. So I'm going to go ahead and enter in, let's see, I think I remember mine. Okay, so I need to do something else. So I'll meet you on this page like this. Okay, so I think I have so many passwords, it's kind of crazy. Okay, I actually have to look at my password. That's how bad it is. So, okay, there we go. So I'm logged in. Congratulations. So now we are successfully logged into our control panel. Now, we have a lot of options right here, but not to worry. All we need to do is install WordPress. So go ahead and just scroll down. Keep scrolling. Just keep swimming. Now, you want to go to Quick Install. Okay? Go ahead and click on Quick Install. All right. Now just go ahead and scroll down right here, and you want to click on Install WordPress. So go ahead and click on Install WordPress. Now you want to see where it says Install WordPress for free. Go ahead and click on Install WordPress right here. And now it's going to give you this little drop-down menu. So go ahead and click on your domain, the one that you just purchased. Okay, and I'm going to go to my domain right here, cheapolaptops.com. And right here, just go ahead and enter in your email address. So email address, and just put in a blog title like howdy. Your admin user, just put put your name, Darrel, or whatever your name is, not mine. And then your first name and your last name, and then click on Install WordPress. All right, so right here, just go ahead and put no thanks. They want you to buy their stuff. We're not going to pay for any premium themes. All right, so your install is complete. Click here to view your notifications. So go ahead and click on right here. And it shows you this admin area as well as your username and your password. And you're going to click on this right here. But guys, let's say you click on it and it just takes you to some bogus website and doesn't work. Go ahead and give it maybe like 15 minutes to an hour to 2 hours. If it takes longer than 2 hours, go ahead and give HostGator a call and say, hey, you know, it's not taking me to my login page, and they'll probably help synchronize it for you. Okay, so I am going to click on this right now. I'm just taking a big gamble. I don't know if it's going to work or not, so I might have to wait a few hours or 15 minutes. So I'm going to click on this right here. Okay, so mine did not work. So I have to wait maybe around 15 minutes. So if you see this page, don't worry about it. Just give it maybe like 20 minutes to an hour, and then you know, go back and try it again. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the video. I'm probably going to go get a drink, maybe walk my dog. So I'll be right back. All right, guys, so it's working for me now. All I had to wait was around 15 minutes. So I'm going to click on this admin area, and you should be brought to this page right here. Okay, so all you need to do is take your username, put it right there, and your password, copy and paste it, and put it right there. And then go and click on log in. All right, amazing. Okay, so they give you this congratulations form. You can just go ahead and close this box. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and close all these tabs I have up here. I have quite a bit of tabs open, so I'm going to close all these tabs really quick before we begin. All right, almost done. Oops. All right, so this is our WordPress dashboard. So this is where all the magic happens. Now you can actually click on your website and see what it looks like right now by going to up here and go to visit sites. But it doesn't really look good. So we're going to make it look amazing right now. Okay, so going over here to your dashboard. And the first thing we want to do is we want to go ahead and change our password and also change our permalinks. So go over here to appearance. I'm sorry, to users, and click on users. And you see your username right there. So go ahead and just click on that. And I'm going to go ahead and scroll down. And you see right here it says new password. Just click on generate password and enter in your own password. So I'm going to enter in HanSolo88. And it's saying it's a weak password. So I'm just going to confirm that it's a weak password and click on update profile. I'm going to, you know, close this right here. That actually saves all my passwords. So it's pretty amazing. It really helps. And you can also decorate this too. You know, you can change the color, you know, if you like the coffee look, the sunrise. So I'm going to leave it at midnight. I like midnight. And I'm going to go ahead and scroll down and save these changes, or update profile, I mean. All right, now the next thing we want to do is we want to go ahead and change our permalinks. And I'll explain what that is as we go in the tutorial. You'll start understanding why I do that. So go on over to settings and go to permalinks. And you want to do post name. So for example, your website dash laptops or dash blog. You don't want to have like P123, all these weird numbers. This doesn't look good, and it's actually not good for search engine optimization. So let's just go ahead and do post name and click on save changes. All right. Now let's go ahead and do one more thing. So it says right here, your site is currently displaying a coming soon page. Go ahead and just click on right there and it'll make our website live. All right, so it says your website is now live. So now let's go ahead and install our theme and go to appearance and go to themes. So how WordPress works is basically you download themes and it's sort of a structure of your website. So going over here to add new, and then you're given these tabs right here. Go ahead and click on popular. Now they have several themes, guys. They have a lot of themes that we can use. However, a lot of these themes are really bad and a lot of these themes are very good. But let's go ahead and scroll up here, and the one that we're going to use for our tutorial, we're going to use the Azera shop. So Azera shop, just like that. And we're going to install this theme right here. So you can actually click on it, details and previews, and as you can see, it's 5 rated, so it's a very good theme. And go ahead and click on install. Okay, so it's installing. Now go ahead and click on Activate. Alright, now it also recommends these plugins. So what plugins are, they're sort of added features to a WordPress website. And I'll get more in detail in this as we go on. But we want to go ahead and install these plugins. So go ahead and click on Begin Installing Plugins. Now it wants us to install all of these. Now a quick way to do it is just to click on this little arrow, go over here to Install, and click on Apply. Alright, so it's installing our plugins for us. And don't worry, I'll explain what this is as we go along. And right here it says Return to Required Plugin Installer. Go ahead and click on that. Now we just need to activate them. So go ahead and click on this again. And go ahead and click on Activate. And go to Apply. Alright, so it activated all of our plugins. And go ahead and click on Return to the Dashboard. Alright, now it wants us to set up our WooCommerce right now. So what WooCommerce is, this gives us the ability to sell online. Okay, so go ahead and click on Run the Setup Wizard. Alright, now go ahead and click on Let's Go. Alright, so it's going to automatically create these pages for us. So that's fine. Go ahead and click on Continue. Alright, so it's installing these. Now, where is your store based? So my store is based in California, so I'm going to put California. And I want to take currency in dollars. Your how much does your product weigh? You want to do pounds or ounces? I'm just going to go ahead and do pounds. And what dimensions? Maybe inches, centimeters, millimeters. So I'm going to do inches and click on Continue. And right here it says, will you be shipping physical goods? You put yes. Will you be charging sales tax? You can just go ahead and just leave that blank because I'm going to show you different options for tax. So you can sort of customize your own items. So just click on Continue. And right here it's going to say, okay, so how do you want to take payments? Well, we're going to use PayPal because PayPal is free. So go ahead and click on PayPal Standard. And you're going to go ahead and enter your PayPal email address. Now, if you don't have a PayPal account, don't worry about it because to make one, it's free. So all you need to do is go to paypal.com. You want to click on Sign Up. And you want to do a business account. This will allow you to take credit cards. So go ahead and click on Next. And you want to do PayPal Payment Standard because this is a free service. So go ahead and click on Select Standard. And go ahead and enter your email address. And on the next page, it's going to tell you to put in your contact information. Go ahead and put that information in. And once you're done, you're going to take your email address, the same email address that you used to sign up with, and you're going to put it in right there. So mine is mrwilson@email.com. And I'm going to click on Continue. All right, so this is it's an option. You know, if you want to send them information like data to help their plugin, you can do that. And it says create your first product. However, we are going to do this actually at the end of the tutorial. We're going to do this last. So I know you're excited to make products, but we're going to do this last. We're going to design our website first. So let's go ahead and click on Return to WordPress Dashboard. All right, great. So we're at our dashboard. Now we can go ahead and click up here and view our site. So as you've noticed already, our website has sort of already changed. You know, it looks different. It looks sort of it resembles what the tutorial is, but we do have a lot of work to do, but not to worry, it's very easy. So the first thing we want to do is go ahead and create some pages and also create this menu. We want to make sure our menu looks good. So over here under your dashboard, click on Dashboard. Go ahead and click on Pages. Now there's two pages that we don't need here. We don't need this Ninja Forms and we don't need the sample page. So go ahead and just click on Trash for the sample page and click on Trash for the Ninja Forms. We don't need that. Alright, now we need to create our home page, our blog page, and our Contact Us page. So go ahead and click on Add New up here and just type in Home. Now over here under your default template, this theme has already designed the front page for us. So it's making it very easy for us. So just click on Front Page and click on Publish. All right, now you remember how we changed our permalinks earlier, and you're probably wondering why. Well, you see how it says cheapolaptops.com-home? So it's sort of creating a permalinks for us to make it easier. Now go on to add new, and we're going to add in our blog page. So just type in blog, and over here in our default templates, go ahead and put page with right sidebar, and click on publish. All right, and the last thing we need to do is click on add new, and we need to add in our contact us page. So I'm going to enter in contact us, and then for the template, just go ahead and do contact, and then click on publish. All right, so now that we've created those pages, we need to create the menu. So to do that, just go on over to appearance over here and click on menus. All right, so let's give our menu a name. So mine's going to be menu 1, and I'm going to create the menu. All right, now you see where it says pages right here and view all? Just click on view all, and then add in all these pages right here. Yep, that's all of them. And just click to add to menu. All right, and this custom link homepage, you're going to delete this one. So go ahead and just remove that one. And go ahead and design this the way you want it. So I want my home page first. Maybe I want the contact us at the end, and the shop page next to the blog. Just like that. And click on primary menu, and then click on save changes. All right, now let's go see what we've done so far. So over here, I'm going to click on visit site. And now our menu is according. So we have home, blog, shop, cart, checkout, my account, and contact us. So now what we need to create what we call is a static page. So go on over here to customize right here, click on customize. All right, and then once we're there, you're going to click on the advanced options. Now right here in the site title, if you don't have a logo, you can enter something in right here. However, I will show you how to make a logo for free as we go on. So if you don't have one, you can enter something in, like this is going to be cheapolaptops.com and cheap laptops. Okay, and then we have our site icon. So click on this right here, and I'll show you what this is. So I'm going to click on select files, and go ahead and just select the file. So I'm just going to go ahead and enter in this right here, this WordPress logo. Okay, and I'm just going to click on select. Now you see right here how it has this W right here and the browser right there. So this is for when people visit your website. It's going to have that little icon, because you've noticed even up here for PayPal, they have that little P symbol. So this is sort of branding your website. So I'm just going to click on crop image, and it's done. Now for front page displays, this is very important. You want to do static page, and now for the front page, you want to do home, just like that. And then for the post page, you want to do blog, just like that. And this is another option to disable the preloader. If you've noticed when you go to the website, there's that little option right there. For example, I'll show you. So this right here is a preloader. Now if you want to get rid of that, you can just check that. However, I kind of like it. It makes the website load completely. So I'm going to leave that unchecked. And I'm going to click on save and publish. And I'm just going to go ahead and click on X. And now the website has fully changed. In fact, everything is already done for us. We have our icons right here. These can actually link to other websites. We have our services. We have our shop, which will add in items, our team, our happy customers. We have our call to action, and we have our gadgets right here. And we're just going to enter in our footer section, and that will be our front page. So we've already almost made our website, but we need to go ahead and do some other things right now. So we want to go ahead and do front page sections. Now to do that, just click on customize. All right, and go to our, you can actually go to your appearance first. Maybe you want to go to general options. You know, you can add in a logo, but I will show you how to do that later. You can go click on back. You can select the colors. So maybe you want different text colors. Maybe you want purple. So now you see that this right here is purple. all this is changed to purple, and you can actually change the title color, do something like that right there. So, or we can change it to something like blue. So it'll change all the titles. So that's for that option. But I'm just gonna leave them as default. I think they're all better as default. I don't think anybody wants to see blue and purple. So I'm gonna click on Save and Publish, and I'm gonna go back. You can add in a background image. However, I don't recommend to do this. It looks really, really tacky. So I'm not gonna do this, but you are welcome to, and it'll just basically make a big background image on all this white spot right here. So I'll just give you an example. I'm going to click on Upload Files. You don't have to follow me here. I'm just showing you guys what it'll look like from your point of view. All right, my balloons are almost uploading. All right, it's almost done. My internet, it does this sometimes. Okay, so I'm going to choose this image and Save and Publish, and I'm going to click on Back, and I'm going to go ahead and scroll down. Maybe it's under my Contact Us page. Yeah, so it goes to your Contact Us page. So if you want something that looks like this right here, you can go ahead and add that in, and I think it shows up on your blog page as well. Yeah, it'll show up on your blog page as well. So maybe you want to have this in, but it will not show up on your home page. Okay, so I'm going to click on Home right here, and I'm going to go ahead and take that out. So I'm going to click on Customize again, and I'm going to go to Front Page Sections. Or no, I'm sorry, Appearance and Background Image, and I'm just going to go ahead and remove this. Click on Save and Publish. Now let's go ahead and change our front page. So to do that, we go to Customize and go to Front Page Sections. And we're just going to work our way down the list, guys. And we're just going to crack each section one by one to make it very easy so we can fully create our website, our front page in just one try. But I'm going to pause the video really quick because I'm kind of hungry. So I'm going to eat really quick and I'll be right back. All right, I am back. And let's go ahead and get started now. So we have these sections right here, but we're actually going to do the slider last because the slider is very dynamic. There's a lot of stuff we can do with it. So before we get on this section, let's go do the rest of our page first. So we have this logo section right here. So to change this, simply go to your logo bar section and click on this little arrow. Now you see how I have this little image right here? This corresponds to this first image. So to put your image, just simply backspace that, click on Upload Image, and if you go to Upload Image, select Files, and then go ahead and just find the image that you want to put. So right here, I'm going to go ahead and put this PayPal button right here, and click on Insert into Post. All right, and there it is. So that's how we add in our logo section. You can also you can click on this to close it, and then click on this to open this. And same thing for this this one right here. So I'm going to upload another one, put over the WordPress logo, insert into the post, and there you go. So now we have 2 right there. Now let's just say you want to have more than 5. So to add in more than 5, right here under Add New Field, just click on that, and it's just going to create another one. So simply click on this right here, click on Upload Image, Upload Files, and then go ahead and select your file that you want to put in. So I'm going to put this Fat Cow logo right there, and enter that into Page. And there you go. So now I have 6 logos. So you can add as many as you want. Okay, so that's how we do the logo section. Now click on Save and Publish once you're done, and click on Back. Now we're going to do our services section. So I'm going to scroll down right here, and we're going to now change this section. So to do that, just click on Services section, and you can actually disable this section. Let's just say you don't want our services. You can go ahead and click on this, and it's gone. Now to put it back, just simply click on this, and there you go, it's back. So we can do like what we do, and right here you can put a subtitle. So we sell the cheapest laptops ever. Now we've done these 2 sections right here, and we want to go ahead and add these service boxes right here, and they have a lot of cool icons for us with this theme. So go ahead and click on this right here, and you see where it says icon? You can just go ahead and leave it on icon, and they have plenty of icons for you. So click on this icon right here, and you see this list right here? There's all these different icons. They have a Facebook icon, an Amazon icon, they have a Dig icon, a LinkedIn icon, all sorts of icons that you can add right here. So I'm going to scroll all the way to the bottom. Maybe which should we put? You know, maybe a WordPress one. So I'm going to enter the WordPress logo, and there you go. And then we go ahead and put a title right here. So we know laptops, and then right here under the text, simply backspace this, and you can go ahead and add in whatever text you would like. So you know, we sell cool stuff, just like that. And there you go. So now it just shows up right there. So whatever you want to go ahead and put there, just simply put in the text. But I'm just going to go ahead and leave this dummy text in there for now. Okay, now let's say if you want this to link somewhere. Maybe you want this to link to a different website. You can go ahead and put this link in right here. So I'm going to go ahead and put in my website, just like that. Now I'm going to click on Save and Publish. So if I click on this little icon, it should take me to my website, darrelwilson.com. So I'm going to close this right here, and I'm going to go ahead and scroll down and click on this, and now it's going to take me to darrelwilson.com. There you go. So I'm going to go ahead and scroll back now. So now that I've showed you how to do one, you can probably do the next two by yourself. But let's say you want to add in another one. You can add in as many as you would like. So to do that, just click on Customize up here. And we're going to go to our front page sections and our services section, because we're doing our services right here. So our services, click on Add a New Field, just like that. And now there's 4 boxes. So on this bottom box, same thing right here. Just go ahead and choose an icon. Maybe you want this Amazon icon. You know, visit our Amazon store. And then under the dummy text right here, I'm going to go ahead and just put in some dummy text right here under the text. And I'm going to scroll down. And right here you can put a link. So maybe you want to link them to your Amazon store. So you can put a link and it will take you to the Amazon store, or whatever, you know, whatever link you want to put it to. So I'm going to click on Save and Publish. So we've gone over the Our Services section. Let's go ahead and go to our shop. So I'm going to scroll up right here, click on Back, go to Shop. Now we don't really have any products yet, and we don't have any categories. And don't worry, I will describe what categories are in detail so you'll fully understand it. But right here you can put, like, you know, our newest products, you know, all products on sale, 50% off, something like that. And click on Save and Publish. And don't worry, our products will show up here in just a little bit. Now go ahead and click on Back. And you want to do our team section now. So under team section, we can change our team to maybe our staff. Oops. Our staff. And we have the best employees ever. And now this is the background image. Now I like this stock background image. However, you don't like it, you can go ahead and remove it and just select an image. Now I'm going to click on Select Image, or Select Files. Select Files. Now I'm going to go ahead and put a background image. And you guys can actually use these same images that I photoshopped for you guys. So if you guys want to go ahead and use those, you guys can download those from my website. Alright. These are actually pretty big files, so they do take some time because they're very, they have very high resolution, so they look really good. So I'm going to click on Choose Image. And there you go. So we have the night sky, and it takes this part, the top of the picture. Now let's just say you want to go ahead and change these team members. So right here under your team members, just click on this. Go ahead and backspace this, and click on Upload Image. Now just go ahead and select an image of the employee you want. So I'm going to click on Upload Files, select Files, go to my my laptop tutorial, and put a picture of me right there. So now I'm uploading a picture of me. So it does take a little bit of time. All right, it's almost done. And I know I might be going a little fast, maybe I am, but I know you guys have probably pictures to upload, you're pausing the video, so feel free to pause it and check stuff out. Don't worry. So there's the picture. I'm going to enter that into post. And there you go. So there's me right there. Now, if you click on that, it says Alep Jacobs, co-founder and CEO. So you can change the title and the name. So I'm going to change this to Darrel Wilson. And under the subtitle, I'm just going to put WordPress helper. Just like that. So now if I hover over it, it's going to say Darrel Wilson, WordPress helper. And we can click on save and publish. And you can do this for the next two right here. So we have add a new team member. You can click on this and do the same process for these other two. It's the same exact thing. So this theme is very easy to use. Now let's go ahead and go click on back. But if you want to go ahead, and you can mess with this option, or you guys can just go ahead and disable this to make it disappear. It's up to you. But I'm going to leave this on there, and I'm going to click on back and go to our testimonial section. So this right here is our testimonial section. So we have happy customers. So meet our customers. I always like to capitalize every word. I think you guys have seen that. So, all right. So we can add a subtitle right here. We can go ahead and put in something like meet our really happy customers. They love us. Okay. Now over here under the Azure shop, go ahead and click on that. And it's the same exact process, guys. So these all work the same way. So it's very easy to use. So under the image, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to click on upload image and just put in my picture. Click on insert into post. All right. And then under the title, I'm just going to go ahead and put my name, Darrel Wilson. Now the subtitle, I'm going to put just youtube.com or somewhere where you found this person or where this person works. And then right here under the text, you're simply just going to put in whatever you would like. So, I can just put in, hi, how are you? And under the text right there, it's just going to say, hi, how are you? And all of that other dummy text. So you can go ahead and just fill in your information for that testimonial and click on save and publish. Now remember, you can disable this section if you want just by clicking that. So it's up to you. But I'm going to go ahead and leave this blank. And it's the same process for these next two. So, you can actually add in the new one, and it's the same way. The theme works the same for all of the sections. So I'm going to go ahead and click on back right here. And we're going to go ahead and scroll down. And now we have our shortcode section. The shortcode section, I personally don't recommend. It basically just adds in more text right here under the bottom. So I don't think that you guys want to use it, so I'm not going to get into shortcodes too much. If you are interested in using shortcodes under this option, you guys can message me and I will help you with this. However, it's basically adding in something like here I'll put how are you? Amazing. And then right here you would enter in your shortcode. Something like, whatever takes shortcode, you enter it in right there, but I'm going to go ahead and just skip this section right here. Okay, they're just adding that in for extra features, so it's helpful, but I'm going to decline. So next we have this section right here, and click on back, and click on our ribbon section. So we can change this image, change the image, upload files, select files, same thing. It's very easy. It's a little repetitive, but you guys by now you guys are starting to learn how to use WordPress. It's very simple to use. The themes make it easy. They really do. So we have I'm uploading this image right here, and I'm just going to go ahead and choose this image, and there you go. So the image right there is now right there, and right here you can go ahead and put we have the best products on sale. Come see why. And then right here you can change the text, so browse our shop. Now you want to go ahead and link this to your shop page. However, we are going to come back to linking our call to action buttons later on in the tutorial. Okay, so for right now, just leave that blank and we will come back to it. So go ahead and click on save and publish. All right, so we're done with this section, and I mean we're done with a lot of this stuff already. We're done with our services, our staff. It's surprising how easy this is to make, right? It's very easy to make. Now go ahead and click on back right here, and we have our contact info section right here. And right here we have this Azera shop. So these are corresponding to these right here. So you can go ahead and put, we have free shipping. And you can actually include a link right here for this specific icon. And you can go ahead on this map right here. You can put, you know, located in Los Angeles, CA. And you can put a link right there. And you can do the same thing for the last one. So the last one, I'm just going to go ahead and put 24-hour, 24/7 customer service. Just like that. All right. And I'm going to click on Save and Publish. Now for the map shortcodes, guys, let me see. I'm going to close this, click on that, click on this, click on this. Now for the map shortcodes, there was a brand new update for WordPress. And for some reason, Integral Maps is not working well with the new update. So I'm going to skip this section and I will release a new video on how to fix this later on. So really sorry, but as I was making this, they had a new update for it and it turns out it didn't really work well with JavaScript. So we're going to skip the map shortcode section. Now I'm going to click on back right here. And it looks like we're done with most of our front page. We will get to the footer section a little bit later. But let's go ahead and you know, just close this right now and take a look at our website. All right, so all this was done. We have this what we do. We have this our new products, our staff, our meet the customer section, our call to action. We have our gadgets. So everything's going pretty well. There's a few things we need to do next. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do our blog page. So go ahead and just click on blog. Now I'm going to show you guys how to add in posts. So first we want to edit this page. So go ahead and click on customize. All right, we clicked on customize and we're going to go to our blog header right here. And you see how it says blog and this says blog. So you can just say like our blog, we know laptops. And I'm going to go ahead and just change this image. So click on change image. And I'm going to go ahead and put in this girl right here. And I'm just going to click on save. And close that. And there you go. So our blog has changed. Now let's go ahead and add in some posts. And let's delete this post because this is just an empty post. So let's go on over to over here, go to dashboards. And we're going to go ahead and go to click on posts. Now we have this one post and that's just the dummy one. So we're going to go ahead and trash this and we're going to create our first post. So go ahead and click on add new. If you're a blogger, this is the same exact format. So I'm going to go ahead and put in how to fix laptops. And just go ahead and put in some dummy text right here. So I'm going to go to this dummy text generator and just get some dummy text for us. So click on that. All right, it's loading. Okay, good. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill this page with some dummy text. Now let's say you want to add in an image in your post. To do that, just click on add media and simply just take your picture, take the fat cow, insert into post, and go ahead and click on this. And let's say you want to center it, or maybe you want it bigger. Click on this little edit button right here. Now it says size. So what size do you want it? I'm going to say I want it full size and I want it in the center. So I'm going to update that. So now it's bigger and it's in the center. Now another thing you guys might want to do is you can add these into categories. So maybe you're making certain posts about laptops and then another one you're promoting, you know, one of your products, different categories. So I'm going to add a category and just put in laptops. Add the category. Okay. And another important thing you want to do is set a featured image. So this basically gives the picture or the post a picture. So to do that, click on set featured image. And I'm just going to go ahead and use this fat cow again. Set the featured image. And I'm going to click on publish now. So now I'm ready to make the post. All right, so I am publishing it. All right, so let's go ahead and view this post from going to our blog. So I'm going to go over here to visit website now. Okay, and now I'm going to go to our blog section right here. And there you go. So now we have a picture of Fat Cow, but let's click on this now. Let's see if that picture is still in there. So there you go. So that picture that we put center and big is right there. And we can comment on it, like, good posts, and post a comment. All right, so right now we have good post. Now, let's go ahead and delete a lot of this junk on the side. We have all this stuff right here, but we don't really even need it. So we might want to leave, our categories for laptops, but this meta, this archives, recent posts, we might want to delete this. So these are called widgets. So let's go ahead and delete some of these. So to do that, go over here and go to widgets. All right, and there's all sorts of widgets that we can actually add, and then we can actually take some away. So right here under search, we want to take away the search bar. So I'm going to delete it. Under recent posts, click on this drop down and click on delete. Recent comments, I'm going to delete it. Archives, delete it. And meta, I'm going to delete this. Maybe you want to add in like a calendar. So I'm going to go ahead and take this right here and just drag it over right there. Today's date. Now I'm going to click on save. All right, so now let's go ahead and go over here to visit site and let's see what we've done now. All right, so I'm going to go to my blog section. So now we see today's date and we have a calendar. So maybe they want to say, oh, what's today? They'll check their calendar and we have our categories. So our blog page is done, guys. It's that easy. Now, the last thing we're going to do is we're going to set up our contact us page, our slider, and then create some products. Okay, so we're doing very good. If you're with me now, you're doing great. Congratulations. So let's go on over to our contact us page now. So I'm going to click on my contact us. And to do this, just click on customize. And we're just going to go ahead and customize our page now. So right here under contact page, click on contact page. And now it says we need a contact form 7 shortcode. So we need to use one of our plugins that we installed. Okay. So to do that, let's go ahead and click on this X. And we're going to go to our dashboard. And we're going to click on plugins. Okay, now we do have some other ones they gave us. They gave us this one right here, free simple contact form plugins. We can go ahead and use this for our contact form. So I'm going to click on settings. And it says use a short code. So all we need to do is insert this into the post. So just go ahead and just take this code and go ahead and click on options now. Now these are options that we need to look over. So what email is this going to? Make sure that's your email. Your field settings, your name, your email address, these are all required. Next, we're going to have our field labels. So this right here, your name, your email, your subject, your message, your submit button. You can add in all of this right here, and also your alerts. So this will basically tell people if they need to insert information. So let's just click on Save Changes, and let's go to our Contact Us page. So I copied that code, remember? So to do that, make sure go to How to Use, and just go ahead and copy this bad boy right here. There you go. So copy that. Now let's go to our Contact Us page. So visit Site, click on Contact Us, click on Customize, and then go to our contact page and simply take that code and paste it in there. So Pirate Forms, just like that. So now we have this Contact Us page. So I'm going to click on Save and Publish. Now let's add some content in here. We need to add some stuff in there, right? Because in my other website I had, your address, all the information you want. So close that. Now just click on this Edit Page right here. Okay, and let's go ahead and just type in some stuff. We can type in learn all about us. Or you can put in right here, you can put in, we are open 9 to 5, all weekdays. Now let's say you want to make this bigger. Maybe you want this bigger than the other text. So to do that, over here under toggle tool or toolbar toggle, click on this and just highlight what you want to be bigger. Click on this paragraph Now we want maybe heading 1. All right. So learn all about us. We know here. I'll put in some demi text. This just makes everything easier for me. It really does. So I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna put in this text, and then maybe our phone number. Phone number 1-800-laptops. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just put some stuff in there like that. And I'm gonna make this bigger. So I'm gonna make this just like this, heading 2. Okay. So I think that's it for our Contact Us page. Now let's go ahead and update this. And now let's view the page. So go ahead and click on View Page right here. All right, that looks great. We're open all weekdays. We have 1-800-laptops. Now, if you guys want a different looking contact form, you guys can actually download Contact Form 7. And I will have another tutorial on it. It's very easy to use, but for now we can use this. It looks great, but I will have another tutorial for another contact form. Okay, so we did our contact page, we did our blog page, and I think we're going to do the fun stuff now. We're going to create our slider. After our slider, we're going to create our products. All right, so the slider is very diverse, guys. It can do a lot of things. That's why I really like this theme. Now, let's go on over to Customize right here. And you want to go to Front Page Sections and Big Title Backgrounds. So we have our text, our subtitle, and then this section right here. You guys can also change this to make it in the middle, just like that. I prefer to have it in the middle because I think it looks more, it grabs people's attention better. So I'm going to click on Save and Publish. But I'm going to add in some subtitles. And guys, for the subtitles, you need to have at least 2 lines of text for my Photoshop because I didn't know how much content you want to put. So I figured 2 lines of text is decent. So cheap laptops. Our company has been in business since 1994. We carry only the best brands of laptops. Get to know us. We have a long list of clients in the business and are happy to serve you. All right, so that's good. And remember, Google loves content. So make sure you have a lot of content on your website. So I'm going to click on Save and Publish now. Now let's go on over to back right here. So I've designed this specifically if you guys want 2 lines or 1 line. So let me explain what I mean by that. So going over to Big Title Section Background, and we have this section right here. So we can go ahead and check this parallax effect. And this is an example of the parallax effect. However, if you're going to use the parallax effect, I recommend taking out these images right here because it sort of cuts off halfway and it looks a little weird. But you can have both. You can have the images and the icons. It's up to you. So let's click on Save and Publish and click on Back now. Because if you click on X, it gives you a full detail of what this looks like. So this is a pretty cool background. I like the look. It looks pretty cool. So let's go ahead and get started. Now I'm going to go ahead and click on Customize, and we are going to now design our slider. So to do that, go to Front Page Sections, Big Title Section Background, and we are going to use the non-parallax first. So let's just use our basic header. So to do that, we can go to my website, so darrelwilson.com. Oh, not this one. So over here, darrelwilson.com. I'm going to close these other 2. And under blog, I have the Azeretheme layout tutorial pack for you guys that I spend so much time making. So if you go to right here and scroll, so this is for the front page, no parallax. So this is not parallax. So all these right here, oops, my own pop-ups. Okay, so you can take any of these images. So the wooden table background, the desert terrain, the river with the woman, the night sky, etc. So I'm going to go ahead and just grab the wooden table. So I downloaded that and it's under wood JPEG. So I'm going to go back over here and I'm going to click on Add New Image, Upload Files, Select Files, go to my downloads, and wood JPEG right here. So now I'm just going to upload this file. All right, so I've uploaded it. Go to select and crop. Just click on skip cropping. And there you go. So now we have this really cool layout. It's really clean. It looks good. Now to have a full effect, you can just click on save and publish and exit it. However, I'm just showing you guys what you guys can make with my layout packs. I have the desert terrain, nature, mountains, the balloons, you name it. I've made quite a bit for you guys. So you can take the time to go through these and download them. So I recommend having the logos with the slider or with this image, but not with the parallax effect, okay? So now that I've shown you guys how to download these from my website, let's get into the parallax effect. So let's click on parallax effect. All right, but I'm going to click on save and publish. Now for the parallax effect, I'm going to delete these icons because you see how they cut off? I don't like the way that looks. So to do that, click on back, go to our logo bar section, and just simply backspace all of these ones that we made. Now this one you want to delete. 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 One more. Or two more. Delete. Delete. And remember, make sure to have nothing in here. So now it's just a clean bar. Now it looks good. I'm going to click on save and publish. Now I'm going to go back to our slider. Now I want to explain this in detail so everybody understands. So I have two different types of Photoshops for you guys. One is with one layer of text. The other is for 2 layers of text. So I will show you both. So for our first layer, we can go to my website for our first layer. Now it says parallax effect with laptop. So right here it says laptop 1 line. So right here we have only 1 line of text, right? So go ahead and download laptop with 1 line. And maybe we want colorful night sky. So I've downloaded 2 pictures now. Laptop 1 and colorful night sky. So I'm going to go back over here, take this image, change the image, upload files, select files. Oh, my picture right here. So there's my night sky picture, and it's going to upload. All right, it's uploading. We're working. It's going. It's taking a little bit longer. Maybe it'll hurry up. Okay, good. So I'm going to go ahead and choose the image. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and now for the second layer, this applies to the guy right here. So this applies to the actual illusion of the picture. So I'm going to click on change image, upload files, select files, and now I have the 1 line parallax. So 1 line parallax, choose the image, and now I'm going to save it. And it looks strange right here. Don't worry. Once you save it and then you actually look at it, it will look different. So I added that in, and there you go. So now we have this really beautiful effect. This is a very creative landing page. It looks amazing. And now let's go ahead and say maybe you want 2 lines of text. For example, we go to my other website right here. You see right here how I have 2 lines of text. So affordable, reliable, amazing, certified. Welcome to cheaposlaptops.com. You will need another image for 2 lines of text. So I'm going to go ahead and just copy this. And now we're going to do 2 lines of text. Okay? So stay with me. If you're confused right now, don't worry about it. You know, I'll fully explain everything. So I'm going to go to our front page sections, our big title section, and I'm going to change the main title now. Now we're going to have 2 lines of text. So click on save and publish. Now if I click on back and we have the image that we had before, it's not going to look good. So it kind of like cuts off right there, right? We want it a little bit bigger. That's why I've created the laptop with 2 lines. Okay, so I'm going to download the laptop with 2 lines. Go back over here, and we're just going to put that one right there. So to change that, just go to customize, and we're going to go to our front page sections. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, front page sections, our big title section background, and you see this second layer? We're going to remove this and we're going to add in the 2 line. Okay, so remove this, select the image, upload files, select files, And we have the 2-line parallax. Okay, so the 2-line. I even named it for you guys just so you guys remember which picture it is. So I'm going to click on open. And it's uploading. So we're just going to have to hang tight. All right, it's going. It's kind of hot outside now. You know, it's summer. It's really hot. You know, my dog has fleas, so it's not a good thing. So, okay, anyways, it's done. Now let's go ahead and click on the one that we downloaded. Choose the image. And we're going to go ahead now and we're going to save it. So make sure it uploads first. And I'm going to save and publish. And now we can see how this looks. So I'm going to click on back. All right, so now it looks even better. So now it fully covers the entire text. It looks good. Now let's go ahead and do the other one. Now I do have the other one with the phone. So right here we have the parallax with the phone. And you can be very creative. You can mix these up. You can, add those in, the boardwalk. So let's go ahead and just add in the, we're going to add in the phone line with 2 texts because we already have 2 lines of text right here for the title, okay? So I'm going to click on this, download the phone line with 2 texts, and then I'm going to do the girls with roses. Okay, so I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to click on customize. All right, we're going to go to our front page sections, big title section background, and we're going to change this first layer, which is the background. So click on change image, and I'm going to click on upload files, select files, put the girls with roses. And a lot of these pictures I got from unsplash.com. So if you're looking for, really high HD images, this is where I got all the pictures from. So, you can type in girls, and they have all sorts of beautiful pictures. However, you will need to resize these. You can do that in Paint. If you don't know how to do that, you guys can message me and I will show you how to do it. It's very easy, okay? But let's go back to our website really quick. So this finished uploading, so now I'm going to choose this image. All right, and like I said, you guys can mix and match these. You can, maybe you want it like this right here. This looks pretty good. However, I am going to use the one that I downloaded. So right here under change image, go to upload files, select files, and we have the 2-line slider. See, I called it 2-line slider. So for 2 lines of text, okay? So I'm going to upload that. All right, it's going. And then I'm going to choose this image. And then I'm going to click on save and publish. So I'm going to click on back. All right, so welcome to cheapolaptops.com. So this is how you would add in the 2-line layer text. Okay, so maybe you want to just have one, right? Let's go ahead and change one more time to make sure you guys fully understand how to use these. So go back to my blog. We have photo line 1 text. So click on photo 1 line text, and I just downloaded it. And I'm going to go back over here, click on customize. Now I need to change the text first. So I'm going to go onto appearance. No, I'm sorry, back, front page sections, big title sections, and just backspace this so it's only 1 line. So I'm just going to put cheapolaptops.com, save and publish, go back here, go to our big title section background. Now I'm just going to go ahead and change this image right here. So remember, this is for 1 line of text, right? So upload files, select files, 1 line slider, open. Now guys, if it doesn't look like this on your screen, it's probably because you're using a old resolution monitor. So don't worry about it too much because this is for 1920 by 1080, which is very standard. If you have less than that, like a monitor that does 800 by 600, it's not going to look like that. So this is for the standard market. So a lot of people will see what we're seeing. So there you go. So cheapolaptops.com. It looks very creative. It looks beautiful. It looks very amazing. Okay. So I've basically given you guys a full tutorial of the slider. Now let's go ahead and do the fun stuff. Let's create some products. Okay. So I'm going to click on this right here. And we can do this a lot of ways. So I'm actually going to pause the video really quick, 1 second. All right, so let's create some products. So the first thing we want to do is go over here to our plus new and go to product. Now we are first going to create a simple product. So that means it's not going to have any sort of options. You can just buy this product only. So I'm going to do amazing laptops, amazing laptop, and this is your long tail description. So let me give you an example. I'm going to go to my dummy website right here, and I'm going to go to my products. And I'm just going to click on any random product right here. Or this is not a good one. Let's see one with a description on it. I think this one have a description, right? Yeah, so this right here is our short tail, and then this is our product description, okay? So what we put right here is going to show up on the bottom right here. So I'm just going to go ahead and put in this right here. So the laptop is incredible, amazing laptop, okay? And you want to split this under a category, and don't worry, I will show you why we're adding categories in a bit. So go ahead and click on add new product category. Now these are for the amazing laptop categories. And I'm going to click on add new product category. Now you're going to right here put the price. So how much does this cost? Well, this is $500. It's not a virtual product. It's not a downloadable product. And the sale price is 400 bucks. And you can actually schedule the sale date. So click on schedule right here. And under this right here, you can go ahead and say, okay, it's on sale from the 17th to the 30th. And over here under inventory, you can put in your SKU number. And you want to enable manage stock. So what this does, if you click on it, it'll basically tell people how many you have left. So you can say, I have 5 left. Or you can do like a marketing strategy and say, I only have 1 left, you know, so you better buy it now. You know, so you can add that in. Do you want to allow back orders? You can put yes, but notify customer. Do not allow. Is this in stock? Yes, because we put there's 1 in stock. And you don't want to do sold individually. This is generally for digital products. Next, we're going to go to our shipping. So how much does this weigh? Maybe it weighs 2 pounds. The inches, 15 by 10 or 14. And for shipping class, we will not be doing shipping classes. Link products, upsells, and cross sells. So if you remember earlier what I told you guys about, an upsell is something that recommends an item as you're purchasing it. A cross sell is another recommendation at the checkout cart. And don't worry, I will show you guys an example of both. But for now, I'm going to leave this blank. For our attributes, we're going to leave this blank because this is for variable products, which we will be doing next. Our advanced product. If somebody buys this, what do you want to tell them? Good deal. And of course, you want to enable reviews. Now we want to add some tags in. So this is going to be laptops, right? Laptops and amazing. So if somebody purchases something or clicks on an item with laptops or amazing, it's going to recommend those same tags. Now product image. This is setting the image for the product. So I have an amazing laptop. So I'm going to click on set product image. Click on upload files. Select files. Go to my desktop. Go to my laptop tutorial, and I'm going to enter in one of these laptops. Now guys, you need to make sure these are 600 by 600. So 600 by 600 is the recommended image, but if it's full screen, it looks a little strange, so you kind of want to crop it out to make it look like that. Okay, so I'm going to click on set product image. Now a product gallery. So this is basically giving people additional pictures of this. So I'm going to add some in to show you what this is. So I'm going to click on Add Product Gallery, Upload Files, Select Files, and I'm just going to add in maybe this one right here. And we can add in maybe one more. So add another one, and I'll just go ahead and click up here. And I'm just going to go ahead and add in this one now. Oh, it's the same image. Oops, okay, it doesn't matter. Now for the short product description, this is going to show up right here. It's going to show up at the top. So you want to make sure that this is, it catches people's attention. So the amazing gaming laptop is among the highest quality, offer a 90-day money-back guarantee. Okay, so I think we're ready to now sell or publish our item. So to do that, once we're done entering all your information, Click on Publish. All right, now let's go ahead and view this product. So you can click on View Product. There you go. So this is our product. We have one in stock, and these are the gallery images that I told you guys about. So this is basically good for showing people different angles of the product, just like that. And we have our description, additional information, which is the weight, dimensions, and we have reviews. So we can go ahead and add in our first review. Amazing. And then we can have this other guy over here. So amazing. The best deal. And this guy will give 5 stars and submit it. And we can go ahead and scroll up. Now it says 5 stars with 2 customer reviews, just like Amazon. So we are following Amazon's strategy and doing just what the big boys do. So congratulations on making your first item. Let's go ahead and make some more. Now we can go over here and do it like this. However, I'm going to show you another way you can make an item. So over here under your dashboard, we have products right here, and we can just go to add products. So that's another way you can add a product. Now we want to go ahead and add in something else. Let's go ahead and enter in Alienware laptop. And for this description, I'm just going to go ahead and enter in I'm just gonna enter in dummy text. I can't put the same text twice. It's kind of, it's not ideal. So I'm gonna put this in right here. This is my long description. So remember, this is going to show up at the bottom right here. Okay. So I'm gonna go back, and I'm gonna make a new product or a new category: Alienware laptops. Add that in. And how much does this cost? Well, let's just say this is $500 and it is not on sale. And the same thing, inventory, shipping, link products. Now for link products, I actually do want to do a cross sell or an upsell. So I'm going to enter in amazing laptop. Okay, so my upsell now is amazing laptop, which was the item we just created. So now that I've done that, I'm going to go to set product image. I need to put the image for this product. So upload files, select files, put in this Alienware one. Set the product image, and right here, the Alienware laptops are the most expensive and overrated laptops ever. Oops. Okay, so there we go. I'm going to put overrated. And remember, you can add in different angles of this, but I'm just going to go ahead and leave this blank. And for tags, we can go ahead and put laptops and then Alienware. All right, so we've set all of our options right there. I'm going to go ahead and publish this now. All right, so now I'm going to go to View Product on the top right here, and we're going to look at our product now. So Alienware laptop, $500. We have our description right here. We have our reviews. And if you've noticed right here, you may also like. So this is the upsell that I entered for amazing laptops. So if you want multiple upsells, you can go ahead and just list all your products that you want upsell. Okay. And we can add in reviews. Same thing. I'm going to say, expensive but good. And then I'm going to go ahead and add in one more maybe. So amazing, and this is going to be 5 stars. All right, so we go back to our item, and we have 2 customer reviews, and we've created our product. Now let's go ahead and create a variable product. So this is basically with more options. So if I'm going to my dummy website over here, and we go to this laptop, let's say you have an item that you have different options for, such as sizes. So I'm going to show you guys how to add in a variable product. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. So over here under plus new, click on product. And I'm going to go ahead and put, i3 laptop. And the same thing right here. I'm going to enter in my long description. I'm just going to get some dummy text. And I'm going to go ahead and put an add new product category and add i3 laptop, because this is a different category. Now for our product data right here, we want to go ahead and go to variable product. And you've noticed that this has all disappeared. Don't worry. Let's go ahead and set a product image. So I'm going to click on upload files, select files, let's enter in, let's see, laptop tutorial. I'll just enter in this laptop right here. Okay, or not that one. Let's do this one. No, let's do this one right here. Set product image. Okay, and we have our product gallery. You can add in more products, or I'm sorry, more images of this, but we're not going to do that. And this laptop has several different sizes. It's a great deal. All right, so we've added that in. Now let's go to our inventory. You can enable some stock. So I'll just say, yeah, we have one left. And we can go to our shipping. Or actually, no, I'm just going to disable that. And shipping, link products. We have our cross-sells. So we can say, let's go ahead and put the Alienware as our cross-sell. So I've showed you what an upsell is. Now I'll show you what a cross-sell is next. Okay? So next we have our attributes and variations. So right here, before you can add a variation, you will need to add some variations on the attributes tab. So let's go to our attributes right here. And we want to go ahead and we need to add in some custom product attributes. So I'm going to click on add. And right here, I'm going to say size. So we have a 14-inch. And then go ahead and enter the little bar above your enter button. So on your keyboard, there's a like a symbol. Click on shift and press it. It's right above your enter button. So it's not going to be this one. It's going to be the other one. So you have to hold shift and press that. Okay. And next I'm going to enter in 16-inch. And then select use for all variations and click on save attributes. All right. Now go ahead and go to our variations. And right here, we're going to click on this, create variation from all attributes, and click on go. And it's going to say, are you sure you want to do this? And I'm going to put OK. And it says 2 variations added. So I'm going to click on OK. So now we have our 14-inch and our 16-inch. Now we need to set this, we need to set both of these independently. So to change the 14-inch, go over here on this arrow, click on this. Now we need to set an image for that. So I'm going to click on upload image, put this image right here, set variation. Now you got to put in the price, okay? If you don't put in the price, the item will not be able to be sold, okay? So for the 14-inch, I'm going to say $400. And no, it's not on sale. Is it in stock or out of stock? In stock, you can set the weight, the dimensions. You want to leave the shipping class the same because we're not going to go into shipping classes. And variation description, we don't really need to add this because we've already added in our description on the top right here. Or I'm sorry, on the bottom. So once you're done, go ahead and go back up here and click on this. Now we need to do the 16-inch. So go over here, click on this, and click on the upload an image. We need to set an image for this product. There you go. Now, what is the price for this? Well, this one's going to be $800. And the sale price, no sale price. Is it in stock? We put how much does it weigh, our dimensions, but altogether, I'm just going to say save changes. All right. Now let's go ahead and publish this item. All right. So now we've created a variable product. So let's go ahead and see how this looks. So over here under View Products, I clicked on View Products. All right. So we have our laptop right here. Now if I go right here to 14-inch, it says $400. And you've noticed the price right here, it even says $400 to $800. So now if I go to 16-inch, the price changes to $800. And we can add in reviews, but let's go ahead and add this to the cart now. So I'm going to add this to the cart, and I'm going to go to view the cart now. So you may also be interested in this Alienware laptop because I put, if somebody buys this item, I want them to recommend this item as well. So this is what a cross-sell is, okay? So that is how we add in our products. Now let's go to our front page now. So I'm going to click on Home. And I'm going to click on Customize. So let's go ahead and let's explore the other options we have right here. So our newest products, this will display up to, I think it's like 9 products. So click on Front Page Sections, Shop Sections, and right here it says number of products. So if you want to just have 1, you can have 1. If you want to have 2, you want to have 3, but I think 3 is standard. And remember how it says display products from. You can say, for example, you have on sale product category. So if you put Alienware laptops, only the Alienware laptop products are going to show up here. So you can sort of put your best items right here, like the ones you have on sale, stuff like that. You can put that on the front page to make people want to buy it and attract them right away. So I'm just going to go ahead and put all categories. And I'm going to click on Save and Publish. Now let's go ahead and link our shop to our front page. So go ahead and exit this right here. And click on Shop. Now we're going to take this permalink right here and just copy this and go to our home page. Now we need to put that permalink on this button right here and also on this button right here. So I'm going to scroll up right now and let's go and click on Customize. Alright, so we're at Customize. I'm going to click on Front Page Section, Big Title Section, and just go ahead and insert that link right there. Click on Save and Publish. And we also need to do it to our ribbon section. So we scroll down, we have our ribbon section right here. So I'm going to go click on Back, go to our ribbon section, and put in the button link right there. And Save and Publish. So now if somebody clicks those buttons, guess where they're going to go? They're going to go to our shop page. So click on Get Started. And there you go. So now it's bringing us to our shop page. So we've added in those permalinks. So we've created our shop. I mean, we've gone a long way, guys. Congratulations. You guys are doing a really good job. And the next thing we want to do is we're going to configure our tax and shipping and coupons, fix our footer, create our logo, and we're done. So we're doing really well right now. So let's go ahead and keep continuing. I'm going to click on Home. Now, let's just say you want to add in some tax and shipping because this is going to be very important. Now, let's go ahead and go to our dashboard right here. And there's actually a big update. So all my other tutorials, I'm getting people asking me like, oh, Darrel, what's wrong with this? What's wrong with this? It's because there was an update. So let's go ahead and go to WooCommerce and go to Settings. So this section right here under shipping method, let's go ahead and close this box. It's kind of annoying. So I'm going to click on Dismiss. All right, so we're at our basic settings now. So our store is based in California. You want to sell to all countries. Maybe you want to only sell in your country. So if you want to do that, go to Sell to all countries except for, or Sell to specific countries. So I'm going to say I only want to sell stuff in, is it the United States? So I'm only selling products in the United States. Shipping locations, ship to all countries you want to sell to. Or you can do to specific, ship to all countries you sell to, ship to specific countries only. But let's just go ahead and just say, I'm going to ship to all countries right there. Okay. And for our default customer location is geolocate. Now we want to enable tax right here. And if we enable it, it's going to actually create a new tax tab. So under, click this right here. And next, we're going to do our currency. So I don't even know why they offer this. So for example, you guys can put the dollar on the right there if you want to do that. But I'm going to leave it on left. And go ahead and click on Save Changes. And there you go. So now we've noticed that at the top, tax has been introduced. But let's go to our products first. Let's just keep going down the line. So products. Now our unit weight, we did this in the beginning when we set up WooCommerce. So we don't really need to go through all of this because we already set all of this up. So our inventory. Now inventory I do want to go to. So a low stock threshold. When do you want to be notified about your stock running low? At 3 products, at 2 products, at 1 product. 2 products is pretty good. So I'm going to go say 2 products. And now let's go to our tax. So we have our tax right here. And we're going to base the calculation on the customer shipping address. That's basically where they're from. And we have our additional tax services. I'll show you about this in a little bit, but I want to get to display prices in the shop. So what this means is, do you want to show people the tax on the shop, or do you want to show it to them on the cart? So generally, it's a better idea to show them the tax while they're checking out, because then they know what they're paying for. And if people are already out the door to buy something and they see the tax, they'll just be like, oh yeah, screw it, I'll buy it. But if they see the tax at the shop, they might say, that's too much money. So let's go ahead and include tax during the cart and checkout. Okay, and click on Save Changes. Now let's go click on Standard Rates here. So we need to set some standard rates. So I'm gonna click on Insert to Row, the code country, so the US, United States, and I am from California, so I'm gonna put in California. Or is that CA, right? CA. And we're going to click right here under zip code, city. Now, what is the tax rate for California? Well, you can go to taxjar.com and go to -states and click on a state, and it will tell you the sales tax rate. So this right here is 7.5 for California. So over here under my settings, I'm just going to enter in 7.5. Now, where it says shipping right here, can you tax on the shipping? Some states can, some states can't. However, I am just going to say no. I am not going to tax on the shipping. So I'm going to click on Save Changes. Okay, so now that I've created a tax bracket for California, I'm going to go to Shipping. Okay, so they have a new feature on WooCommerce. So this is a totally new option. This just came out. So to do this, just click on Add Shipping Zone. And just go ahead and put, United States or USA. Now, what regions? So I'm going to say United States, but maybe you have certain areas. So maybe just California. But I'm going to go ahead and say United States. So United States, and we have our shipping methods right here. And to edit that, we need to save our changes first. So I'm going to click on Save Changes. Now let's go over here to our shipping methods. So basically what this is saying is, you're going to ship to the United States, right? Well, what method do you want to ship by? So do you want to do free shipping, local pickup, or flat rate? We are going to do flat rate and free shipping, because let's say they purchase something over 50 bucks, right? We want to give them the option to have free shipping. So over here, click on flat rate, click on Add a Shipping Method, click on it again, and go to free shipping. And then go to Add Shipping Method. So we've added in 2 shipping methods for the United States. So click on Free Shipping. Now it says free shipping. We can go ahead and put over, like this right here, over $40. Free shipping requires a minimum order amount, a minimum order, or a coupon, or both. But we're just going to go ahead and do a minimum order amount of $40 and click on Save Changes. All right, now let's go ahead and click on this USA tab right here, and this will take us back to our page. So we have our flat rates, our shipping zones. Okay, so go to our free shipping now, our flat rates. Now flat rate, same thing. Is it taxable or not? Well, it really depends on the state, but I'm just going to go ahead and say no, it's not taxable. Now, how much is your flat rate going to cost you? So if you're selling furniture or something like that, this might, you might have to think about this, but it's a lot of heavy stuff. But let's just say you're selling something like a regular good. So we'll just say this is $4.95. Now I'm going to click on Save Changes. All right, so now we've set up free shipping and a flat rate for everything. Okay, so I'm going to go to checkout now, and we've enabled the use of coupons. This information, you might want to leave it the same. I actually have another tutorial on every single setting in my channel. So if you guys are interested in all of the features, you guys can go check out my tutorial. It's about an hour and a half long, but I cover everything. Okay, now let's go ahead and buy something now. Let's go see how our products are working with tax and shipping. So I'm going to go to Visit Store, I'm going to click on shop. And let's just say, what should I buy? I'll buy this amazing laptop. So I'm going to add this to the cart. And go to our cart right here. So I actually have this right here. This is too much stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete this one. Okay. So if you've noticed right here, it says $434 including tax. So it's right here. It's telling them basically this is the tax right here. Because remember, the product was only $400. Remember? So it's $430 including the tax. And you can go ahead and say, okay, this is over 40, so they can get free shipping. And then the price changes right there. So from this point, they can go ahead and just proceed to checkout. And they can just go ahead and put in their information right here. So they're getting free shipping. The laptop costs $400, but they're paying tax. And they can go to proceed to PayPal. And from this point, they will buy the item, and that will be the end of it. They will be brought back to your website under their accounts tab. So congratulations, that is how you sell an item. Now let's go ahead and adjust some features really quick. So I've shown you guys how to add free shipping and a flat rate, but let's select the other option for the tax. So I'm going to go back over here, or first let's go to our shop first. So we see how it says $500. This was $400. But remember, we added a $30 tax. So let's go over here to our dashboard. And we can go to our WooCommerce and go to settings. Now I'm going to click on tax. And we can say, yes, I will enter prices exclusive of tax. And click on save changes. Okay. Now let's go back to our shop. And we can click on shop. So now you guys have noticed these prices have changed dramatically. You're like, why is these prices all weird? You know, why is it $372 now? If we click on the item now, it's $372, right? However, if we add this to the cart, it's going to equal up to $400 because it's going to add in the tax at checkout. So I'm going to click on add to cart. Oh, I already have one. So I'm just going to go click on my cart right here. And now it says $400 because it includes the $27.91 tax. So that is what that feature is. So you can decide whether you want to have it like that or the other way. Okay? So I'm just showing you guys, what you guys can do. So remember, you click on shop and you do exclusive of tax, or I'm sorry, inclusive. It's going to change your prices and it will add in the total amount at the checkout. So it's something to think about if you, want to take a look. But let's go ahead and do coupons now. So coupons, everybody loves coupons. So over here under your dashboard, we are going to go to WooCommerce and go to coupons. So right here it says learn more about coupons. However, we're just going to go ahead and go to add a coupon. All right, so I'm going to enter in, my coupon. So my coupon is Darrel 100. Now, what kind of discount do you want to give people? You can give people an entire percent cart discount, a dollar amount. So for example, $30 off, no matter what. Or you can do 10% off the entire cart purchase. Or you can do a certain product, or you can do a certain product percent discount. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do an entire cart discount, and let's just give them a crazy deal. We're going to give you 30% off with this coupon code. Now, will this grant free shipping? No, it's not. But generally it is because these products are over $40. Now, when does this coupon expire? I'm going to say, June 30th. And usage restrictions. So, what's the minimum spend? I'm going to say $200 to use this. The maximum spend, you don't really want to check this because you don't want to penalize people for buying too much, so let's just leave that blank. You want to sort of check this right here because this will allow people not to stack coupons. So let's say you have multiple coupons. Do you want to be able have people to have the ability to stack multiple coupons? Probably not. So I'm going to go ahead and check that box. Now we have our products. If you want certain products, You can have you can exclude products. You can do product categories or exclude certain categories. So let's say you're selling Gucci products. You know, Gucci products are pretty expensive. Maybe you don't want to put those on sale, but you'll put the you know, the Michael Kors stuff on sale. You know, something like that, right? So that is how categories can work. Usage limits. How many times can how many times can this coupon be used? You know what? This coupon can be used only 10 times and then we're going to ban it, no more. And per user, how many times can each user use this? I'm going to say only once. So I'm going to click on, let's just do twice. And now I'm going to click on publish. So I've created my coupon code, Darrel 100. Just like HostGator, just like the one we created earlier with HostGator, right? So I'm going to click on visit site now. Now let's go to our cart. We still have one item in there. So we have this laptop for 400 bucks. Now I'm going to go ahead and enter my coupon code. So right here, Darrel 100, apply the coupon code, and there you go. So they get a $120 discount, which I believe we gave them 30% off. So we're giving them 30% off the laptop. So this is how you add in coupons for all of your products. I think it's a very good idea to add. So yeah, that pretty much covers products, coupons. Now we're almost done, guys. We're just going to go ahead and do some footer widgets. We're going to create a drop-down menu for this shop, and then we're going to create our logo, and then we're done. So if you guys have stuck with me this far, you know, congratulations. Now let's go ahead and do our footer area. So if you guys notice on my other website over here, we go scroll down. We have all this stuff right here. So let's go ahead and add in this stuff right now. So first we want to add in our social icons. So to do that, go on over here to customize. All right, and we need to go to I think it's footer options. Yeah, footer options. So scroll down all the way down. Now we're going to say your website. So connect with us, right? Connect with us. So under footer options, right here, connect with us. And it's going to show right here. Okay. Now for your social icon, you can click on Azera Shop and add in a social icon. You know, add in a Facebook or something like that. It's here somewhere. I think Behance. I think that's some Adobe social network they're trying to start up. I don't know. I don't use it. You know, just with Pinterest, I don't really use it either. So I'm gonna scroll down. Yeah, it's I just passed it. Okay, so my Facebook right here. Now for the link, guys, you need to make sure that this is a fan page or a public profile, because if it's your personal profile and it's private, they will not be able to see it. So I am going to go ahead and go to my Facebook. I'm going to click on this right here and go to, oh, my friend, I told him I was recording. So this is my URL for my fan page. So I'm going to go ahead and just put that link in there. Now, you see how a little icon pops up? If somebody clicks on this, they're going to go to my Facebook page. So we've added a social icon. I can save and publish. And let's say you want to add in another one. So just click on add a new field and the same thing. Let's go ahead and add in another one. So under my icon, we can scroll down. I'm just going to go all the way down. Maybe there's something we can see. You can add in your Steam accounts. You know, if you're a gamer, I just saw the Steam logo. You know, if you're a Steam, or you can enter in your Skype right here. Let's see, which one should I add? There's so many. A Tumblr, a Twitter. If you're a Twitter, you have Twitch. I mean, these guys have so many. So let's just say you want to do your Tumblr. So we'll put in Tumblr, and right here you're going to put in a link to your Tumblr. So, you know, just add in the link for your Tumblr. This is my website. This is not a Tumblr account, so just you know, disregard that. And I'm gonna click on Save and Publish. And now we want to go ahead and do our footer section. Okay, so I'm gonna click on Back, and we can go to our widgets, and we have footer area 1. So if you go to our website right here, this is footer area 1. This is footer area 2, footer area 3, and footer area 4. So I'm going to go ahead and take this right here, copy this. Now let's go to footer area 1 first. Now I'm going to go ahead and add a widget, and I want to add in text. So let's go ahead and find text. Let's just enter some good old text. So what's the title? Well, I'm going to do About Us and add in that right there. And there you go. So now it's adding in some text. So I'm going to go ahead and save and publish. Now I'm going to go to footer area 2, add a widget. Now I want to do recently reviewed products. So I'm going to go ahead and do, we have WooCommerce products, your tags, your recently reviewed. I'm going to do recently reviewed and click on save and publish. Now it's empty right now because we're hoping people browse our shop and then later buy something. Okay, so I'm going to click on back. Now for footer area 3, I want to go ahead and enter some pages. So this will kind of remind them if they scroll down, oh yeah, your shop. So I'm going to go up right here and we're going to go ahead and find our shop page, or our pages right here, pages. So click on that. And now you see pages come up. Okay, so save and publish. Now I'm going to click on go back, footer area 4, add a widget. And there's so many stuff we can add, but I'm going to enter in recently reviewed products. Recently, WooCommerce recent, recent reviews. Or you can do top rated products. Top rated, that's also good. But I'm just going to do recent reviewed. All right, and save and publish. And now let's go ahead and click on X. All right, so let's go ahead and scroll down now. Now it looks good. Now this looks like a real website. And remember, let's go to our shop and click on some items. So I'm just going to click on this item. You don't have to follow me. I'm just doing this just to show you. I'm going to click on this. All right, I'm going to click on this. And I'm going to click on home. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and scroll all the way down now. And there you go. So now it's showing our user what we looked at, or what he looked at, to say, maybe I should go ahead and buy some of those items. Yeah, I don't know. It's sort of reminding them. It's sort of putting a little bit of pressure on them. And that's what we want. So, all right, now we're going to go ahead and create a drop-down menu, create our logo, and we're done. Congratulations. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and scroll up right here. Now, remember how we're adding those categories? And I bet you're wondering, why is this guy adding categories? Well, I'm going to show you right now. So we can go to Customize. And we're going to go ahead and do Menus. Click on Menu 1, the menu that we created earlier. Click on Shop, right here. And we can change this, maybe laptops. So now it's going to change to laptops. Now right here, I'm going to click on Save and Publish. But let's go ahead and add some items. So add an item. Product categories. Now there are those categories that we created. So I'm going to go ahead and just add all 3 of these. Now these are added to our menu, but we don't want all of this to show, right? So I'm going to take this right here and we're going to drag and drop under laptops. And you need to make sure it looks like this, that it's sort of vertical, okay? So I'm going to grab this one and make sure it's under it like this. And take this one, and I'm going to show you guys what this looks like. So if you've noticed right here, this is sort of, it's angled. This should be under. However, I'm going to show you an example of this. So I'm going to click on Save and Publish. Click on X. All right, now for laptops, click right here. You see how Alienware Laptops has another drop-down menu? That's because we created another one. So you can create as many as you want. So this is really good, and it helps users navigate your website easier. So let's say they're looking just for belts or shorts or something like that. This will make it very user-friendly. And that's really what we want. We want people to be able to navigate the website very easily. So I'm going to click on Home. I'm actually on the home page already. I just have a big tendency to do that for some reason. Now let's go ahead and create our logo. So to do that, we're going to go to a website. We're going to go to Google and just type in logo maker like this. So logo maker like that. And you'll be brought to logomaker.com. So just click on this right here. Now, this is an advertisement. Oh, no, it's not. They're just trying to help us out. So I'm going to click on computer. So they have a lot of different computer logos for us. Now I'm just going to go ahead and click on this one and click on this text. And just put in something like, what should we add in right here? Cheapo laptops. Just like that. And we can change the color of this text. So I'm going to make this purple. And I'm going to drag it over here. And right here, we're going to make this that color. Now, all we need to do is just download it. Or maybe I should put this like this. Yeah, like that. And then just save it. Boop. All right. So it's saved under Logo Maker PNG. So I'm going to close this. Go back over here. And we're going to go click on our Customize section. Now we want to go to, I believe it's, is it Appearance? General Options? Logo. There we go. So select the image, upload files, select files, go to Downloads, and mine's right here, Logo Maker. And choose the image, and then I'm going to go ahead and put Save and Publish, and go back. Alright guys, so that's my logo right there. I think that's also my entire tutorial. But I am going to show you some extra cool tricks that you guys can do and also some unique stuff. So, these are like tips and tricks for hanging out this long. So we can go to our dashboard right here. Now, I'm going to show you another way to have a drop-down menu. So we can go to our dashboard. And we can go to Appearance and click on Menus. Now you see right here how this has changed. We can change the menu right here too. Okay, so this is another way you guys can change the menu. So it's not just one way you can change it. So right here I'm going to click on Save and Publish. Now let's just take a quick tour of this website to make sure everything is good, because I know you guys will be spamming me with questions, and that's okay because I'm here to answer them. So let's go ahead and click down. We have all this covered, our newest products, our staff, meet our customers, and also when you guys are done making this website, you guys can submit this to my website and I will show other people what you have created. It will bring traffic to your website, and it also showcases me too. It's like, hey, Darrel, I made my website through your tutorial. Thank you so much. So I appreciate that as well. I'm going to click on my account. This looks good. And our contact us. Alright, so I think that's it, guys. If you guys have any questions, you guys can go to my website at darrelwilson.com. You guys can contact me. You guys can donate, whatever you want to do. You can also take a look at these themes. I have a lot of other tutorials as well. So if you guys are interested in maybe purchasing a theme or getting a free theme as well, I have a recommendation list. So feel free to browse that as well. Now, if you guys have any questions at all, feel free to let me know in my Facebook or my comments. Congratulations on your e-commerce website. And like this video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.